This is a Caldwell old family men's basketball game.
Now, after 7, so massive playoff implications this game has for both teams.
All right, folks, we're going to take a little break. You'll be listening to Jerry Milani on the PA. We'll introduce our players and we'll get tipped off.
I said that I can fix that man. I'm trying to fix it. No. Let's see. This is good.
Becky Vega, our band director, doing a great job. I love it when she brings the band to the Sprint football games and has them here at the Newman Center.
Always just adds an extra level of energy to these games.
Because you think college basketball, you always think of pep band, for sure. Jerry's going to give us our starters for Holy Family. Follow along on your online stats. 00, Jake McGonigal, senior guard, 6'2", out of Ocean City. That's his 8th start of the season. Amir Hurst, 6'2", sophomore from Philadelphia. He started in all 22 games for the Tigers. Tazir Cantley, 6'1", sophomore from Lindenwood, New Jersey. Jason Shields, 6'5", sophomore from Scranton. He's going to be the troublemaker out there. He's good. Ethan Tyers, number 23, sophomore forward, 6'5", 205 from Dover, Delaware.
And when you think of that three-headed monster, and Shields, Hurst, and Tyers, all three of them are sophomores. They're not going anywhere.
That's true. Oh, Tyers has got 52 three-pointers this season at 6'5". You better mark him outside.
I think it's going to come from number 24, Derek Bueno. And we mentioned before, the size advantage Derek has over Holy Family today, I think that could play a huge factor to how Coach Johnson attacks.
What time last year both the men's and the women's game?
For the Cougars, it's like we're getting Darnell Evans, number 1. He'll be the first out. 6-foot sophomore, has not missed a start in 2 years.
He's been as reliable as they come. Plays about 40 minutes a night. It's just he plays about 40 minutes a night.
And you know what? He's reliable. He doesn't get hurt. He just goes.
He says all the time, the best ability is availability, and you'll always get availability with Darnell Evans.
Number 3, Mark Heber, 6'1", junior out of Patterson. Started all 24 games this season.
Also another incredibly reliable hand, Mark Heber.
Isaiah Filbert, the 6'2" freshman, the sharpshooter from outside. Shoots 48% from behind the arc. Number 13, Jaden Williams, 6'4" freshman.
Those two, Filbert and Williams, are the 2 young freshmen. They're the 2 wild cards in this game. I think we're going to see a big step-up game from Jaden Williams. I think maybe Isaiah Filbert. I think him with his sharpshooting, I think he can put on a show tonight.
Derek Bueno, 24, the 6'7" junior, gets the start. It's amazing that this team Conference champions last year, 2 freshmen in the starting lineup.
Not only that, though, also think about this. Derek Bueno, junior, Mark Hebert, junior, Darnell Evans, sophomore. Those are the 3 main core players from that tournament. They're not going anywhere either.
That's a good thing. The guys with the whistle and the striped shirts down there, Greg Haas, Derek Hyporski, and Sean Holder. They'll make sure that everything stays copacetic between the benches, between Coach Ryan Haig and Coach Dean Johnson. We're here for a little Saturday matinee.
It's gonna be a fun day of basketball.
A little snowstorm in the east, 3, 4, 5 inches for people. But everybody made it here, no problem.
I hope none of you had to shovel out for a long time like I had to get here, but I'm very excited to be here, and I'm sure a lot of people are to tune in for this game.
Bueno and Pyers for the tip. Holy Family controls the ball.
But I'm very excited to be here, and I'm sure a lot of people are to tune in for this game.
Bueno and Pyers for the tip. Holy Family controls the ball.
Long time like I had to get here, but I'm very excited to be here, and I'm sure a lot of people are to tune in for this game.
Bueno and Pyers for the tip. Hebert back, dumps it to Bueno for an easy bucket underneath.
Caldwell last game, they had 36 points in the paint, so expect maybe a big day down low for the Cougars.
Cantley, number 2 at the top. Pyers, 23. McGonigal, 0. There's another 3-point attempt. Just off the mark.
Good open look by the Tigers. They're really moving the ball well so far.
Forget about Darnell Williams. He's going to go to the hole. Can't get it. Bueno grabs a rebound. Throws it back in.
We said before, the size advantage. The Tigers really don't have a lot of bigs on this roster. So Derek, I think, maybe could have a feasting down low with rebounding and second chance points.
I'll have to keep an eye on that. Hurst, number 1. Another 3.
And Hurst did a great job with a step back to be able to find open space.
3 trips, 3 3-point shot attempts.
And 2 of them have been made.
And 2 of them have been made. Oh, Filbert for 3. In and out. Darnell Williams tries to grab that.
I'll say this.
Holy Family attempting 192 3-point shots to their opponent's 144.
It's unbelievable. And we said at the start of this game, both these teams can score a lot of points, but they do it in very different ways. The Tigers are showing early that the 3-point shot may be their best friend today.
Dribble handoff, Hurst, Cantley. McGonigal tries to find the cutter. Can't do it.
Job by Jaden Williams with excellent defense to poke it away.
Darnell Evans, Filbert. He's going to take a 3. No good.
That's the second 3-pointer in a row.
Shields grabs that rebound.
Second job by Filbert. See maybe if he tries to keep from that spot, if he tries moving it around.
Shields dumps it into the corner. And move it back out in front of the Caldwell bench. Cantley, number 2. Got it in his right hand. Good ball movement. Shields for 3.
What a shot by Shields. We said at the
I got 3 threes on my scoreboard, my scorecard.
And we said earlier.
You know what? That's not. But you can't count on that all day long, can you?
You can't count on it all day long, but man, oh man, it can certainly make coming back into this game.
That's a really good point.
A lot more challenging if the Tigers get out early in front of the 3-point shot.
Cheever underneath. The Bueno. An easy basket. Derek Bueno's got all 6 of the Cougar points.
Once again, it's that size advantage.
Did you have a listening device in the team room before this game?
I would like to think so, but I also think if you just look at the roster, But the Tigers, they're great in terms of perimeter, but they aren't really going to be a dominant team down low.
Byers, 23. McGonigal, 0. Switches hands, drives the lane. Can't get it to go.
Foul call.
Everybody, Coach Ryan Hay, get his hands up. Filbert, just inside the arc. Can't hit it.
That's the third great look for Filbert. Just can't fall.
It's the Holy Family team that beat Dominican. I mean, Dominican's no slouch.
Not at all. And that was a game we both said we were very surprised that they came out with a win on that one. But credit to the Tigers for hanging in and being a feisty team.
Heber picks up his first foul. 6:18 on the clock. 9-6 in favor of the away team. Shields, number 3. McGonigal, 0. Oh, lost ball.
Great steal by Darnell Evans.
He's going to take it right to the rack. No good. Just missing that layup.
That was a good attempt by Darnell. We're trying to poke it away and find for a good layup. Just can't
nice
fall.
Pass to Cantley. Throws it into the corner. 21 on the shot clock. Tigers just move it around the perimeter. Move it around that three-point arc.
And look at the spacing by the Tigers. They're really moving everybody around the perimeter. Everybody's always in constant motion, which allows for great open looks.
Hurst in the corner. No good. Filbert corrals that rebound. Pass underneath. Derek Bueno gets a nice easy layup. His field goal percentage is going to go up today.
That's all. He's got all
well deserved.
All 8 of the Cougars' points.
Oh, right to the hole. Great move by Cantley.
Incredible job by Cantley, but also good defense by Filbert. Almost pinned that ball against the backboard.
Heber, number 3. Throw it underneath, and he's just, oh boy, Bueno just gets collapsed on.
Gets trapped by all 3. He just wanted a foul, but no foul.
Hurst goes to the basket, and he beats Filbert. We got an early timeout.
Early timeout for Coach Johnson. I think maybe he might sub in Melvin Evans to get some height and some defensive prowess into this Cougars lineup.
For news, information, video highlights, and more of all your favorite Cougars teams, check out the official caldwellathletics.com website. Facebook, X, and Instagram are great ways to follow the Cougars. Search Caldwell University Athletics on Facebook or follow at Caldwell Cougars on X and Instagram.
I think Coach Johnson saying, hey, we're not playing bad by any stretch.
But I don't want to copy it. I think they do this. It's crazy different today. Backwards. With a man, you can play 3 o'clock and the woman's play at 1.
74.8 points a game. So if you would think that something, this formula would work, that number would be a lot better.
Also, look at this lineup. We see Coach Johnson rocking out there. Melvin Evans, Darnell Evans, Parsons, Heber, and Bueno. I think maybe Coach Johnson might have substituted out this lineup to get a little bit of some playmaking and defensive prowess overall.
Parsons comes in, a 6-foot sophomore from Newark, New Jersey. Bueno outside the arc. Plenty of time on the shot clock. He spins, switches hands, gets it to go. He's got all 10 points.
We said Derek Bueno, that spin move, we said it's so deadly, and he's just going to be feasted today.
Beat him. Oh, here's a 3-point attempt, just short. Parsons in the corner. Over to Derek. Spin moves again, kicks it back out. Kirk's going to shoot a 3. Oh,
just
rolls in and around.
And that was a great job by Bueno. He felt the pressure, got it out for a quick, easy pass.
Oh, Hurst was fouled, and the basket counts.
And how about this Tigers? The energy on that Tigers bench.
Hurst has got a quick 7 points here. Out of the 15 for the Tigers.
I mentioned before, that 3-headed monster of Shields, Hurst, and Byers. You may not be able to stop all three, but you've got to do your best to contain at least two of them.
Jaden Williams re-enters for the home team, number 13. Bueno goes to the bench. We'll see if Hurst can get the three-point play to fall.
I think maybe Coach Johnson decided we're going to go with a little bit of small ball here, get a little bit faster out there for the Cougars.
Hurst is a legit performer. He was a Rookie of the Week player last season.
And again, we mentioned those three players, Hurst, Shields, and Tigers. I mean,
Nice pass to Darnell. It's stuck underneath. Evans was pushed by Hurst, it looked like.
I think so. It's going to be Hurst's first foul of the game.
Darnell, one hand, pull back, little mid-range jumper, no good. Ball's in the air. Beaver tracked it down, still on the floor. Myers has it, 23, and it's pinned on the backboard by Darnell Evans. Hurst, number 1. Holmes is in the game now, 22, Ryan Holmes. Cantley, that one's blocked.
Look at the Cougars.
By Heber.
Stepping up on defense.
Darnell gets it to fall, and he's fouled by Tyers.
Great job. My
Right hand. Protects the ball. Gets it to go up off the glass.
Incredible layup. And also, I mean, when you think about that, that's the first points anybody on this Cougars team has scored and not named Derek Bueno.
Yes.
But also give credit to Melvin Evans on the fast break, having the awareness to feed it to his cousin for a great layup.
Misses the free throw. 16-12 in favor of the Tigers. First one on the CAC logo. Little spin jumper off the back iron.
Excellent defense.
Nobody rebounded. Holy Family gets out-rebounded by a net 5 every game. Ooh, Darnell was fouled on the floor. Coach Johnson was looking for that to go.
I think that was a foul. I think that was not a foul that was on the ground. I think that basket should count too.
Cantley called on the foul, picks up his first. Melvin Evans corrals it on the way in. Switches hands, goes in, off the glass. Count that one. Melvin's got his first points of the day.
I think Melvin wanted a foul, but actually a great job. And Melvin Evans to be able to use the crossover to get open for a greater attempt.
Myers, short. Now, all of a sudden, Holy Family is one and done on their offensive sets.
Which before, we don't know how long.
Oh!
Excellent defense by Tyers. 1-on-1.
Yeah, Melvin just lost the handle there. 16-14 in favor of the Tigers.
We said before, that three-point shot, we don't know how long it's going to last. We'll see maybe if the Tigers want to switch it up, maybe start attacking down low since the size.
You got the whole key open. You know, spread out the court. Indeed, got the lane. Myers, 23. See what he's going to do. Steps. And shuffled those feet.
Lost kind of his footing.
Moving in the other direction. Looks like we're getting Vern Johnson, number 11, entering the game for the Tigers. Johnson, a 6-foot junior from Teaneck. How did we ever let him out of New Jersey?
I got no idea.
Good basketball. Good Group 3 basketball team at Teaneck. Oh, Heber. No good. McGonigal collects that rebound, dribbles out.
Cougars at
Hurst to Johnson.
7-4.
Vernon Johnson.
Tigers living off that three. The Cougars are 0 for 4 from downstairs.
Reminds me of another Johnson, played for the Pistons. Microwave. Oh, nice play. Williams goes in for the layup. Johnson.
But great awareness by Jaden Williams. He saw the ball was stripped out of Darnell's hands.
Pick it up and go right to the basket. Yes. Agreed.
Jaden Williams, this is a young man who really has stepped up big time for this Cougars team. Like big
70% from the line. Makes the first.
So Heber's going to check out Gilbert.
Caldwell, very good free throw shooting team this season. Very good. Got 4 players plus 70% between the line.
And when you consider how aggressive that this Caldwell team is in terms of attacking a basket, that's always huge. When you are very aggressive down low, can draw a lot of fouls, and be able to connect with points at the line.
Looking at that top 10 list that the conference puts out, and it's littered with Cougars for free throw percentage. McGonigal missed that one.
A bit of a collision course.
Mm-hmm.
Parsons down low, and that's going to send Curtin to the line.
High school basketball is
Parsons coming off of a 14-point
right for now.
9 from the line.
Semifinals.
That's not even his best game.
Not at all. I mean, consider last game when you had Derek Bueno and Darnell Evans both foul out. Parsons stepping up in the free throw line was always clutch.
High school basketball
He's
is
at 78%
well.
on the line.
Semifinals.
As we said, when you
Can't
can't
be re-entry number 2 for Holy Family.
and as we said, when you have a team that's as aggressive as Caldwell is in terms of attacking the basket, when you're able to connect with the free throw line, that's always a major plus.
Every coach's friend. Points when there's no time running on the clock.
I always say the best points are the ones you can get for free.
I do not want that. I hope I never did that again.
Another 3-point attempt. No good. Ball's tipped. Right in front of the Cougar bench.
Job by the Tigers to fight for the rebound.
Coach Joe Scott was not happy about that.
Just a quick shot attempt. Maybe he might have could have drove inside like there.
Shields gets it to go. Jason Shields has 5.
You saw the coach was upset at the first shot attempt. I think it was forced, though. You didn't need to force that 3-point. You could have driven into the basket and maybe got some 3 points.
21-18 in favor of the Tigers.
I feel great. It's crazy, boy.
Darnell, number 1. Gilbert, number 5. Good stroke there, just a little short. Ball bounces. The Holy Family bench is very happy.
That makes it over 0 for 4 in the game, 0 for 3 from downtown.
Do you kind of get goaded into shooting a 3 because the other team's shooting 3s?
It could be because you're looking and you just say, well, they're only shooting 3s, but guess what? Then you look up and the score is just...
Cantley called on the wraparound there.
Can't do that. And that
That's
would have
his
been
second foul.
That would have been a huge basket, too, for Cantley.
Yep. You can see it was right in our eye line right here.
Crazy.
With that, Creedle checks in, number 4. Isaiah, the 6'3" junior from Smyra, Delaware, psychology major. Darnell goes to the rack.
What a Euro step.
Uh-oh. And just like that, number 1 is down. Kind of favoring that right ankle.
This could be huge for the Cougars. That's a player, particularly in this game, when you got Holy Family, who's electric in terms of the guard position. That's not somebody you want to see go down for the Cougars.
Training staff right there, trying to evaluate. They're going to pick him up. That's unfortunate. You never want to see that.
It's a bad injury. And again, as we said, Holy Family, they're just so dynamic in terms of their guard play.
You think of the production of Darnell Evans, number 1 in the conference, 24 points a game, 4th in the NCAA.
He's number 1 in the conference in scoring, number 1 in steals.
Total points, he's number 1.
Now let's see.
He's poured in 551 points this season.
It's been unbelievable to watch. But now the real question is going to be who's going to step up now.
Absolutely. You got to figure it out. The team in red and white will get it done.
Coach Johnson's got a plan, and I think he knows that this Cougars team, they have to step up now.
Heaver, Parsons, Melvin Evans.
I don't know. Holy Family women only have the 8 players. Not just couple of them came back
Holmes,
from
22.
injury, but
Oh, where's the three-point attempt by Creedle?
Long three-point shot.
we'll find out.
Long shot usually means long rebounds, right?
Indeed.
Heber. Parsons, number 4. Moving around to Melvin Evans.
His men.
17.
They're the 2-game winning streak.
Oh, 2.
Big shot by Melvin
Evans
Evans.
got 4 today.
Just like that, Cougars take the lead.
Their first lead, 22-21. Oh, here's a quick 3. Count that.
Yeah, buried it.
Shields.
Yeah, indeed, that was Shields. Gilbert all up in his face with an incredible defense.
Knocks down his second 3 today. You kind of think that's the athlete that Coach Haig likes to recruit.
That's always just, and what a job on Melvin Evans taking it to the
Melvin
rack.
looking good on that. 24-24.
We said we don't know who's going to step up for the Cougars, but number 1 on the bench.
Just off on that jumper. Holmes, 22, gets it back out. Fresh 20 on the clock. McGonigal, number 0. Holmes to the baseline. Just throws up a nice little balloon of a shot there. Melvin takes it to the other end.
Cougars on a great fast break.
Oh, underneath to Jaden Williams. He goes in. What's the call? Block?
I think it's a block
Charge? Yeah.
In the bonus now, so they can shoot some free throws.
That was quick. 7:53. We're already shooting free throws.
But Holy Family, they committed 7 fouls already in this game.
Shields picks up his first foul. Williams, 70% from the line, as you mentioned earlier. Count the next one. All 4 of his points today from the charity stripe. As he goes to the bench, Derek Bueno re-enters. 26-24 in favor of the home team. Uh-oh.
Not quite sure what happened there, but as you mentioned,
Trainer. Must be some kind of...
see maybe some blood in the mouth. Derek Bueno checks back in. I mean, he's got 10 points, 5 of 6 from the field.
Nice, healthy rest, too.
We'll do the whole game.
Creedle gets attended to.
Not so good, but
26-24. 7:48 to go in the first half. Caldwell up. Bucket. Shields, number 3. Johnson, 11. Gets it back to Shields in the corner for a 3-point attempt. No good. Ball's bouncing around. Shields is right there. Jason Shields.
Foul's going to be called. I believe that was on Filbert.
Shields spent a year at Jefferson before he came over to Holy Family. He was the Philadelphia Small College Player of the Week. The week of the 15th. Misses that one.
Shields has been an unbelievable player for this Tigers roster. Unbelievable.
They lean on him. He started every one of their games.
And we mentioned before, this is sort of the player that these Tigers, they like to recruit. Great at shooting the three-pointer, but also not afraid to go down low and get physical and drive into the lane.
Works on that one. 26-25 in favor of the Cougars.
And just notice, we see Jordan Summers checked in for Isaiah Filbert.
Jordan, number 0, freshman from Boundbrook. Coach likes his game. Nice vision, good passer. 3-point attempt for Heber. Count that one for 3. Mark Heber's on the score sheet.
That's the first three-pointer by Caldwell today. We've seen the Tigers light it up from downtown. Maybe the Cougars could start be stealing some of that magic.
Oh, drives to the basket. Hires, but no good.
Great defense by Heber.
Summers, nice pass to Derek Bueno. An easy layup.
That's the move again. We say with Derek.
You hit the nail on the head 100% in your pregame analysis with that one.
said, Derek has got a massive size advantage. I don't know unless you start
Holmes,
trapping
22.
Bueno.
Shields, number 3. Johnson, 11. 9 on the shot clock. Spins. Great defense by Melvin Evans there. 22 Holmes on that one. No good. Collects his own rebound. That one's going to be a little bit long.
Great defense all around by the Cougars. Melvin did a great job, and Beaver also as well.
Oh, Melvin right to the hoop. Gets the rebound to go.
Foul call.
See if Melvin gets up quite easily there. That's a good sign. Timeout on the floor. Caldwell up 33-25.
Those OTT platforms like Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, and Apple TV. The official website is caccnetwork.com, while the CACC Network app is available on iOS in the App Store and Android on Google Play. March and band play.
Half the student body's probably still asleep.
You would think, I mean, with the snow and it being a Saturday, most people are going to sleep in.
I see the Holy Family women's team just kind of checked in right here below us on the left. They'll tip it off at 3 o'clock against the Caldwell women.
Also, just see, I checked out over by the training staff. Darnell Levens is
Trying to walk it. Got his shoes on.
It's always a good sign.
Yeah. Good point. Always a good sign. Shields outside the arc, short.
Deep three-pointer.
Bueno had the right idea. Johnson, 11. Shields top of the arc, takes it into the lane. He lost control of that.
They'll call Bueno on the foul.
Shields just dribbled the ball by his ears.
Unbelievable. Actually, never mind.
Oh, no, we got a Summers on that foul. It's okay. McGonigal. Out to Tires. Just right above the foul line.
Tires got a great pump fake. He got Jordan to think he's going to shoot the three-pointer, but then drove in for an easy mid-range jumper.
Tires has 5. 33-27. 5:29 mark. In favor of the Cougars. Nice pick and roll. Bueno underneath. Throws it up. No good. Tries to corral the rebound. Bunch of bodies on the floor. Tell you what, everybody's ankles are getting crashed out there.
Eber now goes down.
Is there a foul call on that?
Not totally sure.
Ball out of bounds. Mark Eber trying to stretch that out.
He's trying to just walk it off. That's another player that I think for this Cougars roster you can't really lose.
I kind of like seeing Derek go underneath. He's just a big person.
He's just.
I walked by him in the hallway before the game, and he's a big person.
He has a presence when he walks. He's a towering individual too, and you feel it on the court as well.
Means business. Tires, 23. Cantley, number 2 at the top. Gives it to McGonigal. In the corner for Johnson for another 3.
Excellent.
Where Shields on a touch foul.
Not totally sure about that one, but give credit to Jaden Williams.
He was there. He was in great position to grab the rebound.
I think that's going to send Keeper to the line.
Coach Hayes just kind of put his head in his hands. He hates that foul. Bieber gets it to fall. 6'1" junior out of Woodstock Academy.
80% from the free throw line. Mark Keeper, just incredible shooter from the free throw line.
Caldwell, four guys north of 70% all day. I'll take that as a coach. Oh my gosh.
If you want to know,
Hurst re-enters the game.
and a big reason as to why the Cougars are up in this game, they're shooting 54% from the field.
From the field.
Incredible.
Long-range jump shot, no good.
They have missed only 11 shot attempts this game.
And you got Derek's 6 easy baskets from underneath.
Indeed, but then also everyone else is really shooting the ball very well today.
35-27 in favor of Caldwell. That ball's knocked away by Pyers. We're moving in the other direction. Hurst, number 1. Johnson. Pyers gets it back. They reset. 20 on the shot clock. Just move it around the three-point arc and see who's open. Nice cut by Pyers.
Jacob Williams on the foul.
Did you ever notice when guys foul, it's like there's either one or two expressions. One expression was, I never touched him. I never knew anything that was going on. The other one was just like, oh, you got me.
Yeah. It's that sudden denial. It's where you just sit up here and say, all right, I'll give you that one.
Pyers misses the first. He's a 78% free throw shooter. He's not happy with himself. You can just tell.
Surprising, not to mention Holy Family looking to get out. They've been
count that one,
and that ends a scoreless run for the Tigers in the last 2 minutes.
35-28 at the 4-minute mark of the first half here in Caldwell, New Jersey. Melvin Evans takes it in. The ball gets knocked away by Johnson.
Foul called.
To Pyers. He's going to take a three. No good. In and out, rolls. Bueno grabs a rebound, and we're moving in the other direction. Heber, I'll take one. Missed. Oh, that looked like it was a clean steal.
I thought that was a clean steal, too. Coach Johnson doesn't agree with that foul either. Been a very fast-paced game. A lot of back and forth.
End to end. Just looked like Hurst didn't really have control.
It looked like he was kind of losing the handle a little bit. So.
But there must have been contact. Shields re-enters. They're moving it around, and guess who's got the shot? Pyers. And Hurst knocks it out of bounds.
He's not happy about that. We mentioned again, this ball movement by the Tigers. They're really moving it around, having great spacing out on the perimeter, using screens and kind of flowing around the court to find.
But they got to convert at some point.
It was part of the reason why the Tigers really jumped out to a big lead.
Yeah, they were converting. Yeah. Johnson re-enters, number 11, for the Tigers. Melvin Evans. Looking for Bueno underneath. He's double-teamed automatically. Looks like McGonagall's going to pick up that one.
I think that's the one person I don't think you want to send to the line. It's Derek Bueno.
Maybe that's their defensive strategy when Derek gets the ball. Just collapse on him.
Sort of a reverse hack-a-shack, if you will.
Bueno, 72% from the line. Cans the first. Bueno's got 13. As Hurst re-enters the game, number 1. Coach Ryan Haig's got a nice rotation of players coming in and out of this.
It's a very solid squad. It's very deep.
Count that one. And Bueno goes to the bench.
Silver checks out. We mentioned before with Darnell Levitt on the floor, we might see kind of a mid-floor rotation in terms of the guard play.
We have yet to see Darnell Evans come back from that. He is on the bench, though. Oh, nice spin move. Cantley, his second basket of the day.
Great job with the spin move, as you mentioned. Keely Parsons on the outside and then spinning inside to get the layup.
37-30 in favor of the home team. Gilbert, 16 on the shot clock. Ball was tipped away. Oh, Jaden Williams just tried to reach around and knock the ball out of bounds. Great hustle play by the Tigers.
Great job all around. And for Jaden Williams, it's now going to be second foul.
Yeah, and he didn't pick up the second foul. Johnson to inbound. Hurst collects. Gives it to Pyers. Shields back in the game, number 3. In his left hand, 5 on the shot clock. Cantley just inside the 3-point line, short off the front iron.
That's a great look by Cantley, though. He got Filbert jumping with the pump fake.
Melvin, a little step move there. Melvin Evans picking up right where his cousin left off. Got 10. Good for Melvin. 39-30. Favor of the Cougars. Shields goes in, battles to get that shot up. No foul. And we're moving in the other direction.
Fast break advantage.
Bieber. Filbert. Back underneath to Jaden Williams. Yes. Good to go. Jaden Williams with the first bucket to go with 4 free throws. 41-30. Caldwell.
Very solid. We mentioned before that these great looks that the Tigers are getting, it's that 3-point shot right there.
It's another long 3-point attempt that's no good by Hurst. Melvin, his right hand, goes up a teardrop, doesn't go.
Just trying to draw the foul.
Tires, in and out, no good. They are now 5 for 20 from behind the arc.
That's a great look by Tires, though. I think
you're not displeased with that.
Not at all.
45 seconds.
Particularly when it's a great open look like that.
Good point. 14 on the shot clock. Parsons, Filbert. 7 on the shot clock. What's Isaiah going to do? Jaden Williams will shoot the 3. Just short. Shot clock's turned off. 24 on the game clock. See if the Cougars can hold on to this 11-point lead.
The Tigers are just going to slow it down and try to take the last shot.
Hurst, number 1. 8 on the clock. No foul. Oh, he gets in. He beats Melvin Evans, and he gets him for the layup. And a foul called by Pyers.
Coaches are not happy about that on all the family.
I think with 1.8 on the clock,
it's kind of
just get in front of the guy and make sure he doesn't get the shot off.
That's a bad foul, particularly now when you got Caldwell with Filbert at the line. He can advance his lead to double digits.
Pyers picks up his second foul, too. Filbert, 84% from the free throw line. Oh, the kiss of death. McGonigal re-enters.
You see all the Cougars, they're back behind. They're just waiting because they know if Filbert misses this, the Tigers are going to be off and running and try to get a deep 3-pointer.
Yeah. Count the second one for Isaiah. His first points of the game. There's a half-court heave. Just a little short by Pyers. Woo! 42-32.
High-scoring first half.
Favor the Cougars. I need a drink. Andrews and Yakova will be back with some stats and some information about the first half. Thanks for tuning in to the CACC Network.
I'm not that high up to top the beach. It's just fresh. I'm about to have a time. No, guys. I'm just gonna see you. Let me know, please. No, maybe I can try to do better. Thanks for today. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
We're back here at the Newman Center. Mike Andrews and Nick Iacova with you here, looking down on Mark A. Carino Court for some Caldwell Holy Family 1 o'clock men's basketball. Nick, we have a 42-32 game in favor of the Cougars. What jumped out on you on the stat sheet?
I think the first thing that me and you both kind of were just like, whoa, is the field goal percent for the Caldwell Cougars outstanding. 51% from the field. Been unbelievable today with how the Cougars have been shooting the basketball. Part of the reason is, boy, oh boy, Derek Bueno is just having a feast thing in that first half. 6 of 8 from the field.
Leading all scorers.
And then Melvin Evans also with 10 points and 5 of 6 coming off the bench. Just been incredible scoring by the Cougars all around. But I think the bigger story came in terms of bench points for Caldwell. 12 bench points for the Cougars compared to Holy Family's only 3. So I think that's a big part of the reason as to why the Cougars maintained a double-digit lead going into the second half.
Also, Holy Family kind of cooled off from outside the arc. They started the game very sharp. First 3 baskets were 3-point baskets, and then they went a little cold. They're 5 for 20 from behind the arc.
Very much so. 25%. That's not going to cut it against this Cougars defense, and they're shooting 31% from the field. That's also not going to cut it in a game that they really need to start scoring, and they need someone else to score. It's unbelievable that they have 25 points from only 3 players. Hurst, Shields, and Kyers got 25 of their 32 points. You need someone to step up from the Tigers in order for that to stay in this game.
They need the 30 points. When you're getting out rebounded 24-17, you're not going to get many 30 points.
That's a big part of the reason. Another big part of the reason, free throws. Caldwell shot 13 free throws in that first half compared to the Tigers only shooting 5. And when you just think about that, we say this all the time, the best points you can get for any team are the ones you can get at the line for free.
Are the free ones. The good news is we saw Darnell Evans kind of walk back in, talking with the training staff. He shot some balls around in the pregame. We'll see.
Never seen him standing. I think he started, and I think Coach Johnson's going to put him out there.
I mean, we didn't see him sprinting up and down the court, but
could be interested to see. Maybe they might put him on a bit of a minutes cap. They might say, we're going to give you a couple minutes, and then they're just going to call it for the day. Because, as you mentioned, the Cougars, they run the gauntlet after this game. So I think they're going to need, number one, healthy as much as they can.
Oh, gosh. We got Jefferson coming up in a non-conference game. That'll be a challenge. Jefferson is always a one-possession kind of game, especially with Coach Jimmy Riley and his group. You know, they want some redemption because they want to beat the Cougars. Cougars beat them in the championship last season.
Indeed, but then
on the last possession.
And then don't forget, they go to Dominican on the 24th.
That game's always very physical.
Always a physical and always a long drive to Dominican, too. So that should be a very
long drive. 40 minutes up the road.
Very much so. But listen, when you think about that Dominican, the intensity that the Dominican Chargers play, it's going to be tough. And they're home for their final home game against Post.
And that'll be a huge challenge, too. Post is strong. Nobody wants to play their way out of the playoffs, that's for sure. Darnell Evans back on the floor for the Cougars. Let's see what he's going to do. He's kind of limping around, kind of bopping up and down on his toes, on his heels, to see what kind of reaction he's going to get out of that ankle.
Let's see what he does.
Caldwell starts. Jaden Williams, 13. Derek Bueno, 24. Isaiah Filbert, 5. Darnell and Mark Heber.
And we saw immediately the Cougars attacking Derek Bueno, immediately start feeding him down low. So we saw got them out to a bit of this lead very much so early in this game.
Nice kick out pass to Filbert. He's due. Ooh, just off the iron. No good. Shields grabs that rebound.
Filbert now 0 for 5 on the game. Easy pass.
Shields stepped on the center line there. Got called for the backcourt. For the Tigers, we have Shields, Cantley, number 2. Pyers, 23. Hurst, number 1. Just start the second half. There's a long 2-point attempt for Heber.
Good job by Mark Heber, using the screen to his advantage, filing around, and then gets a great 2-point shot.
He's got 7. Hurst has it in his left hand. Pyers. Shields, number 3. There's a rocket of a pass to McGonigal.
Off the handle.
4 on the shot clock. That shot's good. Ooh.
We saw Darnell Evans.
Cantley grabbed that rebound right in front of Darnell.
I don't think he wanted to grab that rebound. Kind of conserve his ankle.
Darnell with the shot. Everybody's got eyes on number 1 to see how he's reacting to everything.
That's only his 6th shot attempt of this game.
I believe it.
He sat out most of that first half of that ankle injury, so we'll see.
20 on the clock, fresh 20 on the shot clock. Jaden Williams spins into the right hand off the glass, no good. We're moving in the other direction. Cantley, number 2. Gets it stripped out of his hands. Looks like Filbert took some shrapnel on that one, too.
He kind of got whacked in the eye, but great defense by Filbert, too. Shot attempt.
Sometimes you just need to muddy the water. Get in somebody's way, you don't really commit the foul, but
like we said, this Cougars team, they're not afraid to get down and dirty and play some very physical defense.
Bueno outside the 3-point arc. What's he going to do? He can shoot it from there.
Will.
Oh, just missed. Hurst moves it down the court to Pyers, takes it into the lane, kicks it into the corner, but it's knocked out by Filbert. I think the Cougars read that.
They read that defense beautifully, and also we saw Bueno kind of lost his footing on a near steal attempt. He nearly swatted the pass out of the air as well.
Darnell comes to the bench.
I think Coach Johnson
can only hope for the best there.
I think Coach Johnson says his day is done.
McGonigal gains that 3.
Great open look.
First basket of the game for the 6'2" senior.
We said earlier, the ball movement by the Tigers, moving around the perimeter, it's been a key all game.
It's a long 3 for Heber. I don't think the Cougars need that one. That's there all day.
I think so either.
They don't need to do that now.
I believe the foul is going to be called Parsons.
Picks up his second. Pyers kicks it out to Shields. Shields looking for an entry, bounces it off of his foot. They get Jaden Williams on that foul call.
Sort of a bit of a ticky-tack foul. Kind of just one of those things where, you just get physical a little bit. Stoppage to tie the shoes.
7:24 on the big clock. 44-37. It's a nice backdoor layup by Pyers. He's got 8 tonight, or today, this afternoon.
Mainly at 39 now.
Parsons. Oh, he's looking for a little pick and roll action in the corner for Heber. And the low box gets that one to go. Mark's got 4 this half.
Great job by Mark Heber.
46-39 in favor of the home team. Shields on the ground. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's a 3-point attempt for Pyers.
That was a long 3-point attempt as well.
His second 3 of the game. He's got 52 of them on the year. Well, I'll make that 54 after the 2 today.
Talk about the impact of 3-point shot. Holy cow, you now
all of a sudden,
4-point game.
Caldwell needs to step up the offense here. A little stagnant. Heber on a jumper. Nobody's rebounding either. McGonigal. He's going to pass it into the corner to Shields. No good.
Close out defense by the Cougars, and they're off and running.
Gilbert for three. Still looking for his first.
Still looking for his first shot attempt to make in this game.
Yeah. Parsons, no good.
Kirk Parsons, he loves that mid-range jumper. Surprised it doesn't fall there. Kirk Parsons usually makes that sort of fadeaway mid-range jumper.
Myers for three again.
Oh!
Now we get a Cougars timeout. Uh-oh, now all of a sudden the Tigers have made some shots.
We saw earlier in this first half that three-point shot is what got the Tigers out to a big lead early. It looks like it's starting to haunt the Cougars again. Cougar Pride is the official booster club for Caldwell University Athletics. Cougar Pride gives Cougar fans an opportunity to get involved and play an active role in supporting Caldwell University Athletics and its student athletes. Contact the Cougar Pride coordinator. Only feeling now
all of a sudden,
4-point game.
Caldwell needs to step up the offense here. A little stagnant. Heber on a jumper. Nobody's rebounding either. McGonigal is going to pass it into the corner to Shields. No good.
Great closeout defense by the Cougars.
15:44 mark. Coming out after a timeout. In the corner for Pyers. In front of his own bench. No good. Who's rebounded? Oh, just off of Melvin Evans' hands.
Sort of a long rebound. I think maybe the Cougars could have used that rebound. Sort of maybe slow the pace down, take the air out of the game.
If you're just checking in, Darnell Evans on the trainer's bench kind of turned his ankle at about the 10-minute mark. He returned briefly in the second half, but went to the bench.
Sort of a wasted possession. A great steal that Derek Quinn on.
I think I'm going to not play the second golf game, guys. I'm just tired.
Jaden Williams on the court. Gilbert goes to the bench. You don't want to give this Tiger team a lot of energy.
No, you don't. They're just waiting.
They're not going to ask
some more and more threes and grow a lead.
22 Holmes.
I don't know.
Holmes, the 6'3 junior from Philadelphia.
It's still tired.
Lots a lot of minutes. It's up about 15 minutes a game.
I was sick all day yesterday, so.
Solid day so far in Holmes. This could be the first points of the game if he's able to capitalize on these free throws.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Makes the first.
I just noticed those fouls on Jaden Williams. That's his third tag of the game.
That's rough. He's the one you need down in the low box. Makes the second.
But I think it's also been surprising by Coach Johnson. We haven't seen a lot of substitutions for Derek Quinn. No Musa to go. No Landon.
Correct. No Musa. That's a really good point. Thought for sure we'd see him. Going with the guard heavy rotation. Bueno, he'll shoot the three.
And
make the three.
They're going to tag Derek.
You got a little chatty.
Yeah. He sort of made that three-pointer, did a bit of a celebration there.
Just on cue. Guess who checks in? Musa Nagom checks in, number 40. Or he will be coming in. As Pyers goes to the line. makes the first. Makes the second. We'll see if the technical fouls come back to haunt the Cougars.
Could be something to look out for, and just like that, the game is tied.
Sorry, guys.
49-49.
No, no, you guys are probably
on the clock.
looking forward to a nice game
Out of the half.
Judge game.
Didn't think that was going to happen.
Not at all, but I think maybe having Musa Nagoma in the game could help
No,
him.
no,
His
no,
size and his
no,
length
no,
could
no.
help in terms of closing out for some 3-point shots.
Changing some shot trajectories, getting his arm in the passing lanes. It's 5 on the shot clock. There's a long 3 attempt.
Great defense by Parsons.
Melvin with a terrific block out. What's he going to do? Going to take it all the way off the glass. Can't get it to go. There's Musa Nagoma on a rebound. Right on cue.
Making an impact early.
The 6'8", 215 sophomore from Senegal. Makes it happen. Oh, nice cut by Hurst. Misses.
No foul called. So maybe the Tigers want to foul on that shot attempt.
Parsons, 4. Eber, number 3. Looking for a little pass over the top. It's not there. Jaden Williams. Melvin Evans in the corner. What's he going to do? Takes it right to the CAC logo. Throws a right-hander over his head. And 22 got called on that foul. That was definitely, I thought that was a foul.
Clean foul on Holmes.
Holmes put his rear end right into the Caldwell player and moved him.
Again, we talked in this game, fouls are so critical.
I'm definitely not here the second game.
Scoring frenzy you can't have, so to be silly mistake fouls.
Just the first foul for Holy Family this half. 4 for Caldwell. Fresh 20 on the clock. Melvin spins his right hand.
Travel.
Coach Joe Scott, see his reaction on the bench.
Very happy about that call. Very, very happy.
Arms on underneath his armpits. Those 2 guys are great down there. Nick Del Tufo, Ed Ryan, Joe Scott.
Brings a lot of energy.
3.
Great defense all around by Melvin. Unfortunately, he just gets tackled. It's always fun when you see the players after these fouls. They try to plead their cases a little bit.
Decision's already made. Holmes makes the first. He's got 3 points from the foul line today. He's 80% from behind the stripe there. There's 4.
Still tied at 51.
Kick out to Melvin Evans. Got another Cougar down on the court.
Parsons.
That's a good game, guys.
Watching his knee. That's another play.
Holy Family up by no tie game.
No, and talking to Dean Johnson just throughout the season, he's
Tie
gone through some illness.
game.
You know what? You coach a winter sport, you're going to get flu, stomach virus, that kind of rigmarole. It's just bound to happen. He's been pretty lucky in terms of the injury bug.
Holy Family's been on a roll the past 2 games.
The Cougars at a worse time. It's
They
right
beat.
all that they have to run through, and not to mention with how stacked and tight the North is for the CACC, every injury matters a whole lot more, and that's a player, particularly Parsons, that you really don't.
Oh no, you need everybody in your arsenal over there. It's not like we lose one, we'll just plug in another. I mean, we're going to see it at the 3 o'clock women's game. We got 5 people in black sweatsuits.
Very much so.
It's a challenge.
Good round of applause
as Parsons goes off the court. Now let's see who in the red and white can elevate their game.
That would be
Johnson looking down the bench, wondering who he's going to tap.
They beat Georgia Court. Definitely.
Now, do you put in both Musa
They
and
beat
Garrett
Bridgeport.
and change the lineup perspective there?
Sort of
They
goes.
beat Georgia Court twice.
Bounce
They
at the club if you
beat
put both of them in.
Bridgeport.
Sort of protect
They
down
beat
low. But
Bridgeport. I mean,
the other main thing is, if you foul both of them now, I mean, granted, Musa does not have fouled.
they beat Georgia Court.
You could concede
And
that
then
they
they
put both of
beat
them in,
Dominican
but I think maybe
back to
Cougars are
back.
saying, ooh,
And they beat
Myers
Bridgeport.
gets tagged on that one, his third foul.
I think maybe Dean Johnson saying, you know what, we're not going to worry about having size. Let's play with some speed and let's contain this perimeter play.
Another good alternative, that's for sure.
And that's the schedule ahead, though.
We haven't
really
seen any
good. I mean,
backcourt pressure by either team.
only time went at 30 minutes.
All protected the three-point line.
What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing now.
Isaiah Filbert. Out front to Heber. Goes in with the right hand.
Tough foul.
How the guys in red and white don't want to see anybody on the
time
floor.
to play right now.
I mean,
They're rushing over to pick him up.
they're going to send Heber to the line.
And then they play Tuesday
Also, what a game Mark Heber is having.
at Wilmington.
Rebounds as well.
They play Thursday at
That
Post.
one.
Saturday they play at
red and white.
Chester Hill.
5%.
So they play 3 games
Oh, yes.
in a week. It's like,
Nice. A lot of games.
I'm like 3 games.
You say baseball clock to a player. But I think that is something to look at. You see Mark Heber, he's shaking that wrist. That's another player you can't afford to lose.
Yeah, you're right. He's got it behind his back. Nice pass. Great ball movement by the Tigers. Let's see what's going to produce. Cantley, number 2. He's probing. Goes into the low box. Right over Filbert. No good.
Great screen. He had Fires wide open.
Musa grabbed that rebound. Oh, there's a 3-point attempt. Just short. Or actually just long. $11:49 to go. In game time, it's probably going to be about 40 minutes of real time. It's going to be very situational down the stretch. You can just feel it.
Very much so. Not just in terms of how these two teams play, but in terms of the chess pieces that they have to move around, particularly Caldwell with the injuries. It's going to be Williams. That's his 4th foul.
Jaden knows he's coming out. Daniel Boateng comes in. Boateng, the sophomore, 6'6", out of Woodbridge, New Jersey.
And that's another player along with Musa Nagom. Long range. He could do a lot of things well.
Mm-hmm. Myers. Hurst, number 1. Got it out front, trying to direct traffic. 7 on the shot clock. Cantley, number 2, goes right into the basket. No good. That was a good look. Just couldn't convert on the layup.
Great all-around look.
A lot of speed on Melvin Evans.
Great job by Melvin Evans on the fast break.
He gets on the score sheet for the second half.
Melvin Evans goes head first down into the lane. And
Myers for 3. Long rebound. Nagom snags it. Filbert, let's see what we're going to do. Filbert's going to take the 3. Yes, finally, Isaiah Filbert.
That's a big 3-pointer for Isaiah Filbert.
Yes, it was. $58-51 in favor of the Cougars. Myers is just going to keep shooting. I'd be surprised to see how many offensive rebounds the Tigers have. Right now, 7.
What a job by Melvin. Oh. Great attempt by Melvin Evans. Just can't get it to fall.
Shields, the one-man band, gets that high off the glass.
And one thing I'm noticing with Derek Plano on the bench, the Tigers, they're starting to attack the rim a lot more. I think they sort of understand that without Derek's presence down low, that they have a better chance of attacking the rim. Since the bigs for Caldwell aren't that much more physical, they're a lot more technically skilled.
Down low to Musa. Nagom, little spin. Off the glass, no good. Oh, he tries to collect his own rebound. He gets tagged on the foul. Musa did everything but score the basketball there.
Man, that was a great
Received the ball. Good look, good first move.
Great job on the spin. We're taking a page out of Derek's book, if you will.
We're at 9:43, pardon me, and we're shooting free throws for Holy Family.
It's the seventh foul committed by Caldwell in this half.
Shields makes the first. Shields 69% from the line. Makes the second.
And just like that, it's a 3-point game.
Again, Caldwell stretches it out. Holy Family brings it in. Over at the top of the key. What do we got called here?
Taking a moving screen.
No, call on number 0, McGonigal.
Really?
Whatever it was, picks up his second foul. Filbert. Nice pass. Easy layup for Musa Nagom.
Great job by Filbert using the bounce pass to free up Musa, get a clean lane. As you said, Cougars keep expanding the lead.
Shields goes in and makes the rebound and makes it good.
Over Melvin Evans and Boateng. That's a great job. Shields.
Filbert. Eber in the corner to Boateng for 3. Daniel.
Oh. I don't think you had that one on your bingo card.
Didn't see that coming, but we'll take it. He's only 22% from behind the arc.
That's game.
Oh, boy. And the red and white faithful down there on the front row thought the same thing we did.
That looked all ball. I thought that was a clean block on the Heber.
Mark gets called for his second foul.
And Heber been the minutes warrior today. Played 29
30.
minutes so far today.
63, 70, 63, 57.
Caldwell mash unit over there on the bench. Makes the second.
Make it 58.
Handoffs.
It's a good game, you guys are saying.
Melvin, right on the elbow. Got it in his left, got it in his right. Gets blocked. Look who picks it up. Number 40.
Right place, right time for Musa Nagom.
65-58 in favor of the home team.
Go Kettle, yeah.
Nice little catch and shoot for Shields. No good. Melvin Evans snags it.
Gotta slow it down a little bit. Take the air out of this.
Oh, in the corner again. Why not?
Boateng.
Caldwell is at third place.
Sophomore out of Woodbridge.
In the North Division, they are 7-5 and Holy Family.
That ball stolen.
They're going to call it on the reach.
Place in the South Division.
Third.
They're 7-4.
Just like that. Pyers comes back in.
Pyers has 16 points on the day.
Coach Ryan Haig saw enough of that. Caldwell grabs a timeout. 68-58, pardon me.
It's all right. So what's next for the Cougars?
What's next?
Well, obviously the women's game coming up at 3 o'clock, but both men's and women's basketball are back here on Tuesday, hosting Jefferson at 5:30 for the and women at 7:30 p.m. And then acrobatics and tumbling opens the 2024 season with a home meet against Stevenson next Friday, February 24th, for the 2 p.m. start here at the Newman Center. Bowling is in action today at the Wilmington Wildcat Division II International. They visit the CACC Invitational on March 2nd and March 3rd. Men's lacrosse opens at Franklin Pierce on Saturday, March 2nd, pending the makeup of yesterday's postponed game versus St. Michael's. And, of course, softball, baseball, women's lacrosse, and track and field all begin their respective seasons next month.
Can I see something? Suck. That's my sock. Away. 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 Sorry, everybody.
Rounding it out, Georgian Court, unfortunately winless at 0-12.
7:19 on the big clock. Caldwell up 10. They stretch the lead back out. Got a good group of 5 out there.
Very solid, well-rounded group. And
See if they can keep the good vibes going.
Again, Caldwell, we'll see how they make do with Bueno on the bench, Parsons, and Evans on the
Nice
injured
pass. Boateng's got it in the low box. Is that a walk? Shields gets called on the foul. You know, you look at Danny Boateng. Confidence level now is like sky high. He's calling for the ball.
It's that 1 3-pointer. I think it sort of realized that, you know what, make your minutes count.
Oh, just misses the first. That's only his 6th free throw attempt all season.
And again, we said he came in, making his minutes count with Bueno on the bench and with Evans also out.
Misses both.
Sort of seeing a lot more players that we don't really see a lot of minutes them play.
But get out there and prove it. Yep, you got one shot to make it happen. We're coming into the good time of the year. Got to earn your minutes.
Very much so.
Hurst, number 1. Let's see what he's going to do. Tries to take Melvin off the dribble. Gets it up. Nice shot.
Great job by Hurst.
First bucket of the second half, believe it or not. And we got 6:30 to go in the half.
It's unbelievable. And not to mention, Cougars were up by double digits. And now, just like that, the Tigers bring it right back to single digits.
Caldwell's got the right idea here now. Play the high-low game. Look for the 2 big guys underneath.
I mentioned before, it's that size advantage. And you see Boateng and Musa Nagom starting to go to work.
Pyers picks up his 4th foul. There's still 6 minutes on the clock.
That's a player that I don't think the Tigers can afford to lose.
Little lane violation there. .68.
We talked before, earn your minutes. You know, you got to do things on the court to earn those minutes. I don't think fouls like that are really going to help the case.
Oh, Hurst playing the one-on-one game with Filbert.
That was a great job by Hurst using that spin move to really get to the outside.
Filbert was a little off balance, committed the foul.
That's a 9th foul by Caldwell in this half.
Holy Family, 68% as a team from the line. Hurst misses the first. Pyers goes to the bench. Holmes re-enters, number 22.
Drops their free throw percentage down to about 75% for this game.
Makes the second. Jaden Williams checks in. Musa Nagom goes to the bench.
I think it's going to be interesting to see how the Tigers next start attacking Williams. He's only got one more foul to commit, and then he's out.
Has Jaden been integral in the offense, though? Ooh, Melvin will take the three. Just short. Long rebound.
Boateng using that hustle.
Oh, what a great defensive stand by Melvin Evans there. Got up for the block. Okay, let's see what the Cougars do. Isaiah Filbert off balance. Gets it to go.
Great job by Isaiah Filbert.
Woo, he's got 5.
This half had a very rough first half. It's good to see Filbert starting to play a lot better now in the second half.
22, Holmes moves it to Shields, number 3. Moves it back out. McGonigal, 0. Hurst. Somehow he figured the ball was going to find its way into Hurst's hands.
Actually.
Great job by Hurst to fight inside.
We got a timeout call by Holy Family.
Save the date. The Caldwell University Athletics golf outing is set. Women's team, as we cannot forget, tonight is the women's game. Sort of a switcheroo today in the schedule.
You like it?
I enjoy it. Sort of spices things up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's sort of huge for the Caldwell women's team with some season ramifications on this game. So it'll be fun to see how our women's team responds today.
Jaden Williams, Melvin Evans, Isaiah Filbert. Isaiah, 9 on the shot clock. Melvin, what's he going to do? Drives in, gets fouled, gets bailed out. Gets fouled before he put the ball up.
What a job by Melvin Evans, though. That crowd of fans
down there,
side, they got jumping after the crossover by Melvin Evans.
Are they wearing the black and white referee jerseys today?
Unfortunately,
they're
not.
When they do that.
It's
they have a name for that group? The Cougar Crew or something? Tires re-enters, number 23. One and one for Melvin. No good.
Melvin currently sits now 12 points on the day. It's been a solid step-up game from Melvin Evans.
Pyers, he'll shoot it. Oh, ouch.
The deep three-pointer for Pyers.
His 4-3 of the game. Just like that, it's a 4-point game.
Wow, see you in a good day, guys.
Never be counted out if you can make threes. Filbert, in front of his own coach. He's going to take a 3. Whatever you can do, I can do better.
Way to respond by Isaiah Filbert.
There's another 3 on the other side. Oh, Shields.
We're starting to see now it's the three-point contest coming to life today.
Shields has 3 threes on the day. 73, 69.
That's what I was doing in the whole game.
3:38 on the clock.
I was going to try, but
Filbert feels it.
I'm just tired of it all something.
Wondering if you need that if you're Caldwell.
They said yes, that
Hurst
caught up to me.
goes to the basket and gets it to go.
Like you said before,
73-71.
Hurst has been having a monster game today.
He's got 15. 11 on the shot clock.
Bieber lost his footing. He had a great mid-range look.
Melvin takes it in. I'm going to take my chances with Melvin Evans driving to the basket.
I would take it too.
Yes. He's strong enough. He's going to get the shot up.
He's just as quick as Darnell, but has a bit more of a bigger frame, which helps him a lot.
Yes,
now he can
wider.
Absorb a lot more contact.
And with that, Pyers goes to the bench as his afternoon is done.
And
get that sharpshooter off the floor.
That is a big loss for the Tigers. That is a player.
Uh-oh. Ryan Haig not happy about that decision.
It's a big loss for the Tigers. You can't afford to lose.
He's chirping.
Both him and Shields.
Let's see if this goes anywhere. He's got He's got 20 seconds for that substitute. He's going to take his full allotment to give the referee an earful. McGonigal enters the game. Let's see what Melvin's going to do here. This is the first. With that, Musa Nagom re-enters.
I'm just looking at the scoring sheet. Pyers and Shields both at 19 apiece. Obviously, Pyers' day is done. Shields could be closing in on a 20-point game today.
Can't get the second one to go. Melvin's missed the last 3 free throws.
That's an area of Melvin's game. I know him. He's been trying to improve upon a lot. I see him in the gym a lot, trying to work on his free throw shooting.
73-71 Caldwell. Both teams sitting on 9. Oh, nice up and under. Cantley tied at 73.
It's been a quiet day for Cantley.
Wow. Girls on the win. Back-to-back overtime game. Back-to-back.
A lot of defense chance going on. Let's see what the offense can do. Filbert's got 14 on the shot clock. Oh, that's a tough shot. And he gets dinged in the head.
That's a great job by Filbert, being athletic enough to take a fadeaway jumper and draw the contact.
Woo. McGonigal's night's going to end for his afternoon as he collects his handful.
See, Coach not happy about that at all.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a good game.
And get the next guy in.
Me.
It's like Johnson's going to check in now.
The microwave. All right, Filbert's got to knock these down. He's got 8 this half.
Good job by Filbert. And what he's thinking now, this was a tie game. These free throws are ever so more critical.
Yes. Filbert makes both.
Caldwell's up by 2.
Caldwell, you got to be happy. You've got an experienced team that's been in these kinds of games before. Your Holy Family. You just took Dominican for a win in overtime. Both sides probably feel very healthy about their
Out.
about their
Foul.
The foul, that's going to be on Musa Nagom.
2:04 on the clock. Both teams sitting on 10. The possession arrow is going by way of Holy Family. So on the next held ball,
actually, believe it or not, the foul is on Beaver.
Okay, excuse me, guys.
Shields misses.
And going off of what you said, this Caldwell team is a veteran team. They've been in these situations before. The question is going to be, how are they going to fare when you consider their 2 top playmakers? One is on the bench because of injury, and another one's on the bench for a bad foul.
75-74 in favor of the home team.
I missed the throw. 20.
Woo! Dean Johnson taking a timeout.
Well, for anybody who's watching that's been thinking about joining our lovely Caldwell University campus, there are conducted campus tours and information sessions going on all the time. They're great ways to learn what you're interested in, hear from current students about the Caldwell experience, and tour our beautiful campus. Visit caldwell.edu/events for details.
A little about Caldwell, a Catholic university in the Dominican tradition. About 2,300 are enrolled in Caldwell, New Jersey. Founded in 1939 and achieved university status in 2014. Caldwell is ranked
So
best
I
value
will
school
never
in New
visit the
Jersey.
campus.
And out of recent grads, here's a good one for you. 95%
That's
are
what I'm saying.
employed, enrolled in grad
I'm
school
saying,
or
why?
service program.
Great numbers we see from the Caldwell University education side.
Okay, if we
And if you're a
visit the
fan of Holy
campus,
Family University, it's a fully accredited Catholic private co-ed institution offering undergrad, graduate, and accelerated degree programs. The university's main campus is in the Northeast Philadelphia area, with additional locations in Penn Salem, Newtown. Founded in 1954 by the Sisters of Holy Family of Nazareth as a private, not-for-profit, faith-inspired community.
I just had a bad experience there. Let's put it that
1:52
way.
go, 1 point game. You said before, this is a very situational time now for both of these teams.
Inbounding is Filbert, Melvin Evans, Jaden Williams, Musa Nagome, Mark Heber on the court for the home team.
And Heber for the minutes warrior today for the Cougars, playing 33 minutes. Only player on this entire game who's got more minutes than Heber is Shields.
Jaden Williams, no good. The ball's bouncing. Hurst comes away with it.
If I was only Sally, I wouldn't shoot yet. The
22
tutor
home.
is tutor has to force to shoot.
Hurst also having a great second half. 10 on the shot clock. Cantley trying to get Musa to bite on it. 5 on the shot clock. Oh, what a block by Musa Nagome.
Is that a foul?
Saved it as well.
Coach Ryan Haig was not happy in that possession.
Exactly.
1 minute.
I wouldn't be either.
Coach Haig wanted the foul called, and sorry, that was a very physical play.
There was no foul. Musa got the ball.
Agree with that.
Cantley was off balance.
I apologize, guys. I guess my vision not that
Cantley just
good.
steals it right back.
I thought it was a fail.
Bad steal when you think now with 40 seconds to go.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
30 seconds to go. Isn't this what you wanted on your Saturday afternoon?
It is a good time. It really is.
Only time it's down by one.
It's going to be interesting.
37 seconds after the game. And Holy Family gets the ball.
30 seconds left. I mean, consider both teams are at 10 fouls apiece. So obviously fouling is out of the question.
Good point. When we had mentioned earlier in the game, or earlier in the setup, that multiple scorers in double figures. There we have it. Hurst with 17, Shields with 20, Myers with 19. On the Caldwell side, you got Heber with 11, Filbert with 11. Bueno had 17, who's still on the bench. Melvin Evans has 12.
Been a great game all around. A lot of players to step up. David Boateng hit 2 big threes. Musa Nagome are seeing step up in big minutes.
Now you need those people to convert.
They're going to need a big step up here.
And as the band is playing, it's the final countdown.
It is indeed. It is indeed the final countdown. Although there's every chance possible, it could be going to an overtime finish today.
Why would you even put that out into the universe? Both teams sitting on 10 team fouls, so we'll be shooting free throws. Possession arrow still pointing at Holy Family.
Think for Caldwell, you got to check the perimeter at all costs. Don't
22
allow any
Holmes, Shields. Jaden Williams tried to run through that screen.
So this, he ran through it like a brick wall, but
And that's 5 for him.
see now who Coach Johnson subs in.
And Boateng comes into the game, number 12. Cantley is at the line. Short on the first. He's 76% from the line this season. See the Holy Family the Holy Family women's teams over there trying to give him some good juju. Makes the second.
28 to go. And you see Coach Johnson saying, slow down.
Ball game.
Take the last shot and take the best shot available.
Shot clock is off. Melvin Evans, Daniel Boateng loosen the gome. Isaiah Filbert, Mark Heber on the floor.
Come out!
10, 9,
Clock
8,
is running!
7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, charge. And they're going to shoot free throws.
That is something you cannot afford. I think me and you, we both said we would live and die with Melvin.
Wow!
Unfortunately, in this situation.
Oh, we're not shooting free throws.
Oh, wow.
2 seconds to go.
2 seconds.
Melvin was called for his third
Are you
foul.
kidding me? Oh, overtime!
Look.
Overtime!
And into overtime.
You put it out there in the universe. Woo!
We're back we're back, guys. Ain't that good? Ain't this summertime? It's over. Mom? Hey. And back. Here we go. Sorry about that.
Great job. He didn't use the screen, so he tried to flight. And a great job getting up and under for Rick to the teardrop jumper.
Now here's some defense chant for the Cougars.
Come on, Tigers. Come on, Black.
Hurst.
No you gotta get that rebound. Go to that thing.
No good.
Oh, my God.
And rebounding is going to be the key for both of these teams.
You guys are seeing a great overtime game. Holy Family, actually, this is their second game in a row that they win in overtime. Wow.
Isolation on Shields. He'll take the three. He's not.
Oh!
What a three-point shot.
You gotta step up your game, boys. Jason Shields, you gotta step up your game.
That kid is dynamite.
He's done defense, you do. Oh!
Busted to the hoop.
I take that back.
80-77. 3:23.
Come on, Tigers! Let's go, Tigers. Let's go.
Trying to set up his guy.
Defense.
Stuck in the lane.
Defense.
For a little J.
Ah.
Over with 2 baskets in the overtime period.
Those are huge for Isaiah.
Come on,
Silver.
come on.
Lead back to 5.
Come on.
Hurst knew he was going to get crushed on that.
Great job of drawing the foul by Hurst, though.
Overtime. That's crazy, this.
That's his third
This
foul
is
of
a
the game.
crazy overtime game.
Silver currently sitting at 16 points on the day. Second only to Bueno for the most points on this Cougar team.
You're going to need that production down the stretch if number 1 is on the bench.
Very much so.
For the red and white.
As we said before, if they want on the bench, who of these guards, number 1 and number 4?
Yes, Tigers.
How many of these guards are going to step up for Caldwell?
82-77.
Hurst makes the second.
Puts him at 18 now for the day.
82-78.
Make it 87. I'll make it 72. 72-82.
Overtime period.
78.
Slowing it down, taking the air out of
82. I'm
this game.
sorry.
Why rush?
Clock is in their favor.
Good point.
Defense.
You gotta
Big
explode
D.
the
Big
guards
D.
up the cup.
Oh.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Go.
In the other direction.
Go.
Guess what? We're looking for a
Go. Oh my
great
God.
layup attempt.
I'll say this. That was
Never got over the front edge of the rim.
I can't believe it. It's a shot.
Unfortunately, it can't fall.
Coach Haig was looking for some
You know what,
contact.
though?
Still up 4. 2
I
minute mark.
think I would have done
15
that.
on the shot
That
clock.
easy, so I'm not. I shouldn't be complaining.
Gilbert looking for a high screen. We'll take the 3.
Oh! 85,
baskets today.
78.
Isaiah Filbert stretches his lead to 10.
He was the rookie of the week, and he showed.
Hey, that's not by 10. I'm here by 8.
Dynamite all game long.
And as the players were coming to the Holy Family bench, Coach Ryan Haig looking at the official, tapping the head, looking for contact on that last play by Shields. All of a sudden, there's a 10-point, or pardon me, 7-point lead, 85-78.
Sorry, guys. I'm not that good.
In most cases,
I'm easy to get him out, but not that high.
Holy Family, those Tigers, they can let him a couple threes,
They
and
can
just
shoot
like
the three.
that, games are right back into it.
Caldwell 8-23 from behind the arc. I would have guessed they would have had 35 three-point attempts. But I guess we just don't watch this team enough.
It's unbelievable. And again, Holy Family, they've been an incredibly streaky performance all game long.
You're right. When it's hot, it's hot.
And look at that. You see Melvin Evans. He's rallying the troops, being the leadership role.
$85-78 in favor of the Cougars. Again, both teams sitting on 10 fouls. Possession arrow going by way of the Tigers.
2 minutes to go.
Shields. Cantley. Off the back. No good. Coach Johnson grabbed the TO. 1:35 on the big clock.
I think Coach Johnson, I think his strategy, he's going to go and say, hey, catch the ball, slow down. Slow it down. We don't need to go 1,000 miles an hour. We don't need to take the first shot we get. Slow down, wind the clock down. Again, the clock is in the Cougars' favor.
Yes. Heck, you're up 3 possessions. Vega doing a great job pumping up the crowd here with the band.
And this crowd's been electric all game long. They have really sort of stood up and gotten excited.
You like the enthusiasm by the athletic department to kind of pump up the game day experience here on campus?
Very much so. And when tournaments, a buzz coming soon, you have to wonder what the mindset's going to be for this Caldwell team.
85-78, 1:35 to go. Caldwell inbounding in front of the Tigers bench. Mark Heber. It's good that the Cougars have a variety of guards that can handle the ball.
I'm not sure if it's going to be wise.
Ooh. Why not? Why not, Isaiah Filbert? Now we've got a 10-point lead with 1:18 to go.
That was incredible. What a shot attempt by Isaiah.
You don't need to foul.
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
I'm not sure who that foul was called. I believe it was on
Moose in the goal.
And Isaiah Filbert puts it now at 22.
He's got 5 3s.
I don't want to end this, though, guys. Go back, go back, easy.
First makes the first.
And again, we said Filbert. I mean, really
cold in the beginning
I
of the
mean,
game.
if the whole family does not let them
first half.
let up another basket,
He is a very
I
strong
can,
player. Usually gets out
Makes the second.
bam, with like that, it would be
first half.
80, 80, 80, 80, 80.
It's to Filbert. Bounce pass gets intercepted. We're not out of this game yet, people. In the corner, Shields. Oh, hit off the rim, hit off the top of the backboard.
What?
Timeout call, Cougars.
Thank you. Fixing that score.
Another minute to go here.
Smart ball movement, get the ball across half court, cover it up, and call the timeout.
Smart. It was a smart far out the pass to Moose and goal. Waste clock.
Moose put it in the hands of somebody who's usually handling it.
Exactly.
Good basketball acumen. Yes. Nothing wrong with that. You control the situation. You got 55 left. There's no reason to go helter-skelter.
Coach Johnson, do you either inbound and hope for the foul to shoot free throws, or you just give it to the hottest player on the board right now, and Isaiah Filbert, and just let him shoot it again to really put the dagger in this one?
I don't know. That's why they pay the guys in the red shirts over there and the khaki pants on the bench. Cougars come strolling out to get set up. They've got a plan of who's going where. Nice. He had 3 options. Melvin had 3 options. Could have went to Filbert there, could have went to Hebert, went long to the open part of the court.
That's exactly right. And you get it to Musa Goldman. Not to mention, it's the tallest player out there. So you can really throw it up and let Musa go up and get it.
Hats off to the Cougars. Terrific execution there to get the ball in bounds. Now all the little things count. Musa 57% from the line. Short arm the first one.
And I want to
See where Heber immediately goes right up to Musa. It's on down. It's
probably
all right.
breath. Yep.
I've got to bed for sure. Take a nap in this game before I play 8 o'clock tonight.
First. On the push.
Tap Heber with that foul.
Hurst gets the first. He's got 4 points in overtime, all from the free throw line. Makes the second. Got another timeout.
7-point game.
You got Trevor Spinelli in the bullpen, ready for the women's game. Wearing his Devils jersey. Going to the game tonight at the Meadowlands. Aren't they playing tonight, the Stadium Series? You can see the women trying to get a little bit of stretch time, a little warming up their legs and their hip flexors over there, doing any kinds of activities to stay loose.
Trying to stay warm. Normally you would say at 3 o'clock would be a start of the women's game. Unfortunately, though, we got a little bit of some overtime basketball.
We're going to need some lunch at some point.
Now you have to wonder, does Dean Johnson run that same play again with 3 pass options? I would think he could do that, but I also think maybe you could just say, or pardon me, do you think maybe
if you're Holy Family, you pick up full court pressure? Or just try to deny the inbound? Okie dokie, here we go. They're like running a play here, like the NFL. That was great.
Excellent execution. Wasting time off the clock.
Something I had not seen before. Put all 5 players on the end line.
Very much so. Very smart. Sort of that four birds thing. It sort of takes us back to when we were covering football games.
Everybody going in a different direction.
If there's one player, I think if you're called that you're happy to send to the line, it's this guy.
Number 3. Kane's the first. Kane's the second.
Watch free throws by Mark Heaver.
He's got 4 in overtime. In the corner, Hurst. Musa goes up tall to grab the rebound. Shields gets it on the CAC logo. A little short.
Great job by Johnson. He sort of pinned the ball to Mark Heaver as Mark was going out of bounds.
Heady basketball play. 91-85. Well, there's a cutter. Tell you what, Creedle goes right to the hoop, gets it to go, and collects the foul. We hadn't said anything about Isaiah Creedle. With that, Heber picks up number 5. His day is done. Hopefully we... Jordan Summers gets the call. 30 seconds to go. Friedel looking for more points at the line.
That's about over, guys. I don't know.
Oh, faithful, not happy about that one.
Oh.
They're going to confer. Guys in the black and white shirts will confer.
Coach Ryan Hack not happy about that at all.
On the court, getting his money's worth. He's a competitor, though. He played on this Holy Family team. He scored 1,600 points, too.
Like we said before, these coaches with this passion, it just brings out a different energy in the players.
30 seconds left.
It's a Boateng.
48.
The guys in the black and white shirts giving them a long leash, too. I mean, not trying to make the outcome of the game based on any kind of bench technical. Giving him a long leash. And those 2 big threes did wonders for the morale on the bench. 82-84 now. That's a nice touch. The second one to fall. For 3. Whoa. Game ain't over. Holmes. 87-93.
Gee.
Woo. Dirk Bueno acting like a police officer there, escorting his guys. Come on the bench.
Yeah,
don't worry about those
about
guys.
nothing.
Wow. You're tuning in. You got your money's worth today, people.
6-point ball game. Where do you think it goes to coming out of this timeout? Well,
Do you throw it long? Do you take time and dribble it up the court?
I think you can't take time to dribble the court because it's a 6-point game. Holy family, if there's one team that you cannot give any time to.
Who's your best ball handler on the court?
At this point now, it's Isaiah Philp for the red and white. With Heber out.
Yeah.
And at this point now, it's really between, or actually, it's probably Isaiah Philp and Melvin Evans really are your 2 top.
What we're gonna do, guys, is
And you tell your guys you don't need points,
right.
so don't frantically try to drive them. I mean, points are always great, but is that a priority at the moment?
21 seconds.
Priority
Time's down.
ball.
87-93.
Scoring is in the mindset of these different players at all. I think the mindset right now is literally just, hey, get the ball, hold it.
The shot clock.
I gotta ask Coach Johnson if he's got a name for this play. Like the amoeba defense, the amoeba offense.
Could be. It's a forward immediately.
Ooh.
Send young Jordan Summers to the line.
Okay.
To the down.
Think about this though. That's 4 seconds that just listed on the clock immediately.
90.
But going to the line is the freshman from Boundbrook.
They're at my 6.
Got 43 points this season. Let's see if he can make 44. Yes.
Make it 7.
Sure his parents are happy about that.
Those are some clutch free throws.
He does here, takes his breath.
And this here, guys, I think. If he makes this, I'm ending it.
Gets his elbow.
No, nah.
95-87.
Let him.
Looking for 3. Hurst.
Oh!
Hurst stepped out of bounds. I think that could be it.
I've done it.
That's it, guys. I'm saying that. I hope you guys like this game. Enjoyed it. I will do more. I promise.